woke up, I ate, I was tired, and I took a nap. Oh, here we are again. Another late day, but we're going out eating with my buddy in a couple hours, so we'll just be doing a little bit of Taiji here. Then come back in a bit. Depending on availability, they'd be doing more, or do something else. I'm gonna go do one of the puzzles. Or go find the Giga ones. I assume if I solve this, it doesn't just roll credit. Maybe we'll do this for fun. Are these filled in? I'm guessing so. They're like half not filled in. Stay this way. I really kind of wish this looked different. Not distracting. These are all going to be clear. Oh wait, if those are filled in... Yeah, no, that's fine then. Does mean these all have to be part of the same shape? One of those sleep. Right, I just keep stopping myself from doing more. Is this really? Is already filled in? Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm sure this one has to be clicked. Well, this one surely is like this, or at least this. These just have to be in the same thing, so it's more about recreating the shape for each one. But we can't separate them. You can't get past this, so they like have to be a part of it, I guess. There's some mechanic I'm missing, man. If there's a mechanic I'm missing or what. Or is it these all have to be opposites? Then the shape is like locked in. Wait, this is filled in, that's right. Jesus. It doesn't look like it. So this is cut off to a certain extent. Okay. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, how do you create this and then it again? I was like, no way. Right now, this. I have to do the clear, bam, boom, bang, bang. There's one over here. Take one out and one in. Using line. These shapes are the same, but I'm using too many squares. Maybe I can change the shape a bit. Big dinner awaits. It's like even if you extend it, like, that help. Take even more. I think you don't have to be like this somehow. I guess you could just extend the bottom out, huh? Oh no, you can't cut it off. As I leave anything open, it creates another fucking deal. I was like, maybe I could just make 2 separate caves. 2 separate lines. I gotta assume this is the end of the game there, man. I don't know if I go in there anything happens or what. I want to find that Omega place. I keep forgetting where it was. It goes on the map. Looking at, I feel like there's some kind of environmental big thing. Either that or there's just answers to some of these puzzles hidden around them. Oh yeah, Yeah, I've already been. I did use before. We've seen everything in here, or done everything. Well, no, we haven't done this because this is that one our tower. That special place was like more central. Like look at this grass, like very out there. Don't know. I haven't seen anything for it. There's either a button I'm missing, it's just visual flavoring. You unlock something later. I assume if there is an ending, I could just walk out of it. Or just hit continue. Suppose I could go in there. Might be useful. Like this whole bit. I haven't used these at all. Any stuff I haven't done out here? This thing is super suspicious. There's probably some way to solve this where you just perfect walkway everywhere, maybe. Funny how quick these areas were compared to some of the other ones. So I think the more core puzzly kind of stuff that's been cool. They're fun little logic puzzles, but they are a little bit more less unique, you could say. Now how you learn them and how they interact with the world's cool. One of those things like I enjoy it, that's good. But I do kind of like the ones that break down the learning, or you have to be a bit more mindful of what's around you because it's just kind of a bit more unique. Not that I find the other stuff less interesting, I think. By a lot. Yeah, I think I've seen all this shit. I don't think there's anything new here. I'm kind of re-exploring everything, see what all we're missing. Thought I saw something down here too. Yep. Hadn't done this yet. It's a shortcut, I guess, but I do think this is kind of, you think about a great tutorial. Just like 2 diamonds, I mean, it could be anything. Well, the elevator's better though. Connect them, which is right after. It's just, the first one's kind of pointless though. I think you already have your... I think the first one only even seems like it works because you've already kind of like seen it around and you're like, that's probably what the mechanic is. Just keep thinking there's some meta here. The 3 dots, but I think it's just supposed to imply that's the dot teaching zone. I do really wonder what the point of the map is. Because they're not always at the beginning of a zone. They don't really reveal a whole lot. There might be something else to them, but who knows, man. Was it not down here? It was down here. I don't know what this all is. But we should be able to solve it all. You look at this one, you're like, let's just get it out of the way. Might not actually be that bad. I just see one of these shaped ones and I'm like, holy fucking moly. Or is it wrong? Oh. Let's see what's beyond here, man. This room feels so like, boom. Hidden underneath shit. Pink floors. Every puzzle's tested. They don't all seem like maybe they're the hardest ones, but it is some amalgamation of everything. I just forgot where this was. I kind of like the pedal ones sometimes because they're very if this and then type of puzzles. Kind of fun logic ones. You could step by step, like you can't do this because this is that way on the start. There's been a couple that incorporate these that probably aren't. They're kind of a decent change of pace. I prefer them over these. These can be a bit mud. This one's fine, but it depends. Non-ones are nice and clean. I can't complain with the dot. probably some symmetry shit, but not all of them have been. Because it seems that way doesn't mean it has to be that way. I don't think you can do this on any of them. So you do that. Quite. Thought about solving some of these off street. If it was available. But I don't know. I feel like we've done so much of it on stream, might as well do more. And we're pretty late in, so. I could cut off one more. assume there's some kind of just pattern looking thing here. Sorry, I was a little good. Just filling these up isn't the end. Salt this on it too quick. We don't want these to join up. If we could connect them, it'd be fine, but cannot. Connect one more to this, man. Tough to separate, man. This one will be the hardest one. Oh yeah. I might go cameraless for this particular stream here. Might just chill. We'll continue with the camera later. Looks like it's in about an hour. I'll be taking a break for a few hours. This won't work. Actually, maybe one of these I could just like lightly adjust. Itch on the old back. The old man's back. Alright. just too many white blocks then. Squeaky chair. Whew. Too many naps. I usually don't take naps. Just been tired the last few days. But after I come out of a nap, I mean, I feel fucking odd. I don't know what it is. What's up, Sam? Why is my, why did that emote not even show up? Okay, as I said, refresh. No, I'm awake. It's like, it's not like a downer feeling after naps, but something kind of like that's weird. It's like a particular feeling. Hey, what's up, Bruce? But yeah, no, definitely tired, too much nap in the past few days. In an hour, I'll probably be leaving for a bit. Sloppy Joes and tots? Yeah, man, nice. I'll be probably going to get a burger or burger and fries or chicken strips, toast and potatoes. We'll see which, man. I gotta make a decision. Cool, dude. I'm sure your cooking's quite tasty, man. Yeah, I usually just do burgers. They just do good. Oh yeah? What was crazy about it? Shit had a big onion wrapped in bacon on top. Fondue? What the? I don't think I've ever had a fondue. It's pretty good though. Hell yeah, Bruce. Nah, dude. I used to hate sloppy joes as a kid, but I bet you I'd like them now. I felt that way about meatloaf too. I was like, dude, I hated eating meatloaf. I was like, god damn it. I don't know if my mom changed her recipe, but man, I love that meatloaf nowadays, dude. But I'll eat just about anything. think as you have money or lack of it, you're like, damn, I could eat anything. Hated cheesecake? I've always loved cheesecake, but yeah, I've heard that from people. My mom doesn't like it still. My mom doesn't like chocolate. I mean, I'm not like crazy about chocolate. It's interesting what people like and don't like. Don't bring it near me. Bacon fat popcorn. Is it like a small kind of place, like a mom and pop type of deal? Some of that sounds pretty experimental. Or is it like known for crazy shit? Sounds pricey. But cool, it'd be cool, right? Yeah, we just go to a cheap kind of diner cafe attached to a bowling alley. It's really cheap with really huge portions. All kinds of American food. Oh, okay. Them there city slickers. They got all them options. Goddamn son of a bitch. Yeah, cheesecake's pretty good. I prefer it over normal cake. Normal cake I'm kind of whatever about. I like a nice moist one, but just plain like yellow and white cakes. Unless they like moist, I'm like, all that frosting's too much. I'm not a city slicker. You're not a true good old boy. Proximity to the city. I mean, I'm in the city. Not massive. I think the cool thing about living in a proper city would be access to some of even the most obscure shops that can't really live on in a more, smaller population thing, right? Because yeah, it's more expensive to live in a city, but it's like you have access to a bigger clientele, so it's like there's probably some cool stuff. One thing would be kind of cool, yeah, is like public transportation's probably a little better, but then again, might not want to walk that much. Depends on how much money you got for car repairs. I don't know. I think it depends on how much you go out to. For me, it would be totally not worth it because I'm just a homebody for the most part. The money saved living in a cheaper southern Middle Eastern state is just way more important to me. Goddamn big automobile. That's the worst part about living in the Midwest is cars. For me, that's the big expense. That's the big time commitment. Being in Tokyo and stuff was really cool. Just all walking and barely see cars. Yeah, who knows though? I mean, crime would suck. I feel like your standard of living, depending on your budget, could be really bad. Like I said, you can make smaller amounts of money work better out in the boonies. I don't know, I like where I am. It's like a hybrid, right? I get like a bunch of mom and pop places, I get a bunch of chains. I have no lack of food or kind of fun little things if I wanted to. No, it's not like I can't go to a fucking like, maid cafe or something levels of niche, but there's enough. And then it's cheap. I mean, I'm on the computer streaming more than anything, so. Yeah, you never know. I mean, it could just be something cool to do for a year or something. I think there's nothing wrong with it. It really depends. I mean, some people live by shitty living. They swear by it. I mean, I guess it kind of depends on how much you get out to. I think more access probably to certain kinds of industries too is probably helpful. But now that we're kind of, some of us more online, who knows how important some of that is. I'm an aspiring actor. Come Naomi Watts and Mulholland Drive. That'd be awesome. I'm cosplaying as Naomi Watts. I'm the guy at Winkies. Holy. What else did you guys hate as a kid that you like now? Food or otherwise? I don't know if there's activities I hated as a kid that much. I mean, maybe like I had more disdain for going out. I think if I had any disdain for playing sports ball, it was because I was forced to do it. I have respect for it. Nowadays, I don't really hate anything. I don't. I like food though. Spam? Mustard? Oh shit. I've always liked mustard. I think ketchup was mine. I didn't really like ketchup, which probably explains the meatloaf. Nowadays I'm like okay with ketchup. Spam? I don't know if I had Spam as a kid. I've had Spam lately. Well, not lately, but you know, in this half of my life. I don't really have a problem with it. It's not something I could just down a bunch. That shit probably give me crazy heartburn. Spam though, yeah. Mustard. I could see mustard. It's a pretty distinct taste. If you don't vibe with it, it's probably a hard one to kind of shake, man. Mallow? Mallow. Mayo? You mean mayo? Or is there mallow? You're more food savvy than me, so. Mallow. Oh, okay, mayo. Gotcha. I was like, I was like, shit, man, you probably know all sorts of sauce. Yeah, I liked mayo. Good bit. Now, I wouldn't put it on everything, but that's my go-to burger sauce back then. Actually, mayo and ketchup mixed together, even though I didn't like ketchup that much. But it depends on what I'm eating. Like a hot dog, it's gotta be mustard. Burger, mayo at least. Usually no mustard. I feel like the mustard's too strong on a burger, man. I like mayo, man. But I don't know, man. There's people who like just fucking I'm eating that fucking mayo. I'm like, dude, I cannot put that much fucking mayo on something. Like somebody just ready to eat that mayo right out of the can. I'm like, nah, dude. No way. That's fuck. Like mayo's a nice topping occasionally. I wouldn't dip mayo. I wouldn't eat mayo straight out. But I will put it on a burger. I can't deal with mayo. Still can't stand eating eggs, but it comes from childhood stuff, probably. I always liked egg, but these days I don't. Because I've just had stomach problems with them. Sad state of affairs. I love omelets and stuff. I mean, I could still eat stuff with eggs in them. I'll have egg on the side, but I usually don't get too risky. Like heavily egg-based things, I'm like, I don't want to be in pain. I feel like I go to a fucking hospital. Yeah, it could be. Sometimes you get overexposed to stuff as a child, and you just get tired of it. I'm trying to think of something I hated as a kid. I don't think it's like I hated a lot as a kid. Like, I mean, I'm sure I would bitch about veggies and stuff like that. Nowadays, it's just like I said, I think economic factors and just being a little bit more like cool with everything in general. I mean, that kind of rubbed off on food and shit. Like, I don't have somebody cooking cool food for me, you know. So it's like, you know, if I make a burger, it's just like a sauceless piece of meat and some bread, right? Which is good, but it's like, you know, then you go eat a real burger and you're like, oh, you know, it's that much better. Or if you're used to just eating good shit. I think it's that kind of deal. Which is good for me because I eat more shit. I said a little extra man, not a damn McDonald's sandwich. Fuck McDonald's. Jesus, dude, that looks disgusting. That seems like a McDonald's thing. Jesus God, dude. I would never eat that. Like I said, if I'm getting a burger and it's got, if it doesn't already come with its own special kind of sauce, I put a little mayo on there. Or barbecue. I'm eating my dad's burgers. He's usually got barbecue sauce. Different kinds, those are good. I'm trying to think of the most hipster, like man, you hate that kind of thing, right? Like, Jesus, dude, who hates that? Like, I don't know if I got anything these days, maybe. Bacon. Oh, yeah. It was always bacon. That was my hipster one, man. I could eat bacon, but man, people were like fucking wild about bacon. I'm just like, I'm really not, man. I'm just really not wild about bacon. It's good. But man, there's some people who, they fucking, their pants are full of jizz, man. As soon as they look on a piece of bacon, dude, it's crazy. Yeah, the bacon was for me, man. I don't know if you guys got one of those, dude. It's not even to be purposely like hipster. I don't like the crispy as much as I like a chunk of meat. You know, give me like a piece of ham or like a big piece of beef or pork or something. The crispiness, not super filling. Like I'd take a slice of ham, man, over a piece of bacon. That's probably my weirdo one, man. It's chocolate for my mom, man. It's ham. It's fucking bacon for me, dude. Eggs was different. I mean, you got your reasons. But yeah, I got to. Rooibos tea again yesterday. It's still horrible. Drinking tea right now. Sometimes I'm just like, I'll be lazy. These are like $2.50. I'll just buy like a huge thing of cold tea. Not as good as some other teas, but it's like I could just sip it, you know. It's whatever. It's probably way too sweet and too high calories for what it is. I usually wouldn't make my own tea with almost any sweetener these days. But I don't know, it's cheap. Yeah, I don't know. I don't experiment with tea too much. Streamer top shelf tea, dude. It's gold pig on the top shelf. It's just shit we put in vending machines and stuff. But not in this size, obviously. But hell, it's probably around the same damn price for this huge thing. Our vending machines are cheap. Since we're small. Is it? I don't remember where you're at. Oh, really? Yeah, this is like 230, 250. Oh, Florida. Yeah. Probably get fucked in higher population, fancy places. Like, I'm in Arkansas. This is probably like where fucking sweet tea was like born. That's where it's created. It's like sweet tea's like everywhere. Yeah, tea's such a big thing everywhere. Hell, it's even in American history. It's like throwing tea in the fucking water, and tea with royalty, and tea with masses, and it's like a drink of so many countries and shit. It's just some goddamn leaves and some wawa. I think it's just that it's been around for so fucking long, man. It's just like the go-to drink for so many cultures and shit. There's a whole culture around tea. Is there tea snobbery? Like there's booze snobs? I'd imagine so. There's a snob for everything, dude. I'm a game snob. I was a Type 4 gamer on that review I saw earlier, dude. I bully people. Worse than me, man. That's... That's me, bro. I do prefer sweet tea, but over the years, I will drink a bitter tea because I've really gotten... I've finally tested some other teas that I've brewed myself. And I really like Earl Grey. I find it... I could just drink it over like drinking a water, right? I've gotten into green tea a little bit too. So I made a tea that was like caramel vanilla recently. Oh my god, I hated it so much. It's so nasty, man. But then like I left it in the fridge forever and it turned to a block of ice because it's in the back of my fridge. And like I let it melt and then I like, you know, dumped it. And then like the last batch of tea I made, my green tea, tasted like that because it was in that same pitcher. And I'm just like, dude, is this pitcher cursed? So I gotta melt that again. It's been weeks. It's been a block of ice in the back of my fridge for a week. I gotta melt it, and I'm gonna do like a super deep clean on it. If not, I need to get a new one because it destroyed the taste of my green tea. Because green tea is pretty light. At most, I will add like a little bit of pink sweetener to my own tea. Because I tend to just drink it more for like hydration. Yeah, Earl Grey is awesome. I need to just do it more. I spend if I have a vice, I buy too many tasty drinks. I've watched kind of which kind I drink for heartburn these days, but it's the only thing I'm willing to even spend like a couple more bucks than I should on. But like, really, I should just probably just drink fucking Earl Grey all day and night, man. Arizona green tea, dude. I buy those in the cans, man. The big ass cans. I've probably got one. No, I threw it on my can. You can get those tall boys for 99 cents. That shit fucks, dude. I used to do the Arnold Palmers a lot. But the lemonade fucks my acid. And the gallons, man. The gallons kind of suck. I don't know if they like produce them very differently, but I find the gallons are not as tasty with the Arnold Palmers as the cans. I think maybe it's just the way it sets in there over time. It doesn't taste right. Or maybe something out of a can just tastes weird or different for me. Oh, really? Yeah, I've never done cold brew type of stuff with tea. Maybe I guess I could try. What do you just like cold water and just leave the packets in there? I mean, I don't use like leaves. I use like, you know, Bigelow green tea. You notice it's different in the can? Yeah, maybe it is their plastic. Because, man, those gallons are cheap. Those 2-gallon ones. But I'm like, I just don't like the taste a whole lot. Now, I've never tried it with the green tea. But usually I just go there. I get 2.89 cans. And I'm like, I'm good. It's close enough. But yeah, shit's good. I mean, I probably like that better than the Gold Peak sweet tea. But sometimes I'm looking for a giant bottle like this to hold on to when I'm at work or something. I was leaving my car to sip out of. Cold brewing every day in a pitcher. Yeah, I need to get 2 pitchers. 2 pitchers would be good. So I could cycle them out. Bag and a pitcher of cold water and leave it there for 10 hours. Oh, really? That would probably work better than me doing it straight up hot. Because what I do is I do it hot, but I don't like drinking hot tea. I like cold tea, iced tea. So then I'll have to leave it in the fridge forever. I have this thing got as a gift where it's like a super chill cup. Where it's like it's ice on the inside, the outside, every fucking side, and then I'll put stuff in there, and I can have boiling hot tea be cold in like 3 minutes. So I'll do that, but I'd rather just leave it overnight and preset it, man. This guy hates tea. I don't really like hot tea. It's not something I could just like guzzle down, drink a lot of. I don't like the flavors as much. I like refreshing cold stuff. I mean, I'll drink hot stuff. Like hot chocolate's pretty good. I like coffee, right? But I like iced coffee better. I don't really care for hot drinks generally. I drink green teas and Palmer cans at work. Yeah, dude, the cans are awesome, dude. I'm all about those. You probably see me sipping on them. The calories aren't too bad either. Palmer's better. They put a lot of honey in green tea. Like Arizona green tea. But one of those huge tall boys is like less than a fucking 20-ounce soda. So. And I don't get crazy heartburn. Definitely been getting a lot less soda these days than energy drink. I'll still get one occasionally, but expensive. And they rock my acid reflux. Got a new water filter too, so it'll be a little bit wah-wah. Yeah, it's good to cut them out. Like, they're good. I just like them for the taste, and the energy drinks are more of a taste thing for me. And there's other I thought about buying some juice lately. God, dude. Juices are really high calorie as well. And the ones I like, which is probably apple cider. Like pulpy, kind of like thick apple cider. It's expensive, man. That shit's pricey. OJ is cheap, but OJ is too acidic for me. Sadly. Yeah, apple juice is cheap. I thought about just doing some apple juice, but pretty bad calories. But it's a lot better on my acid reflux. Pulp or no pulp? Orange juice? I don't really care too much. Now, I don't want to be fucking chewing on the son of a bitch. Like, I want to be able to drink it, you know? I don't want it to be a meal, but I don't mind some pulp, man. In fact, I like having some pulp, because usually that means if it's like a more homemade orange juice or something nicer, that it is going to taste better. Orange right off the tree. Holy, this guy's based, man. Yeah, some pulp. I think a real good actual orange juice generally is going to have a little bit of pulp. It won't be as processedy. No cowards here, dude. I'm a type 4 gamer, bro. I make fun of people. That really is so funny for this game, dude. Elite gamer, man. Barely look at this puzzle, man. gotten all the other ones though. Oh, this one's that hard for. It looks like a pattern. I mean, honestly, this looks like a symbol of fucking. I don't know what the hell's going on. But I don't think that would be the answer if I recreated. Oh, what is? The problem is you gotta separate these out, and these two are together, so they have to match. Looks like there's still 3. Yeah, it doesn't work. There's like a mechanic I'm forgetting. Unless there's some weird shit like this where they all connect. I don't even think we can get this to happen. Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to going get some food. Hopefully we get there in time. That'd be sick. I'm getting there. I don't know. They have so many options there. My mom tried like a little pan pizza. I usually never do pan pizzas because they're not worth the price, but man, they're pretty worth the price there. But when I see a giant, huge burger, it's hard to pick anything out, man. If you're going like American food. They got all sorts of shit. Breakfast, pizzas, burgers, chicken. But like I've said before, it's like the portion you eat. Like you're good for the day, man. Okay. It's cheap. And they have all their stuff too. Sandwiches, like BLT, shit like that. Club ones, grilled chicken sandwiches, fried chicken sandwiches, and all that kind of shit. They're all really good, but I'm like, oh, it's just that burger, man. Maybe if I was eating them every day, I'd feel different, but it's worth the extra, like, buck, man. Give me a nice cheesy burger. Yeah, the food groups. The American food group, bro. Especially because I had the Beyond Beef recently, man. I gotta say, man, yeah, Spam sounds like delectable after eating that fucking avocado-based meat. Their Greek food style. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. I've always wanted to go to a Greek place. Give me like a proper, was it gyros? That Greek thing? I've only had like Arby's. I've got gyros, right? Yeah, it's like 75% like avocado, some weird shit. I tried the Impossible Beef a few weeks ago. That actually was fine. It was kind of just like a little less greasy Spam-ish. It was a bit closer to beef than Spam is, right? And then then the Beyond Beef was like more plant-based, and like it has a picture of a big avocado on it. I posted it in Discord, but yeah. It smelled and looked like cat food, and I needed sauce for it. Like, it tasted alright. Like, I mean, if like we all moved to that instead of beef, like I could guess I could maybe, I wouldn't be like pissed. You know, the meat industry just disappeared, I guess, and I had to eat the Beyond Beef instead. I'd probably prefer the Impossible Beef. It wasn't even that good at calories and shit. I mean, beef's pretty high calories, but I was like, man, this isn't like super healthy for what it is. I mean, I got them both half off, so. No, I'm not too worried about being vegan, but it's one of those things like I'd be willing to make a compromise if it barely changed my lifestyle. Why not? Right? You'd hope that eventually we would, right? Like the pretty fucked meat fucking industries. Probably not like endgame humanity, but we'll see. Yeah, that pans out. I guess I'm not too bothered by it. Well, I mean, I'm bothered by it, but I'm not like right off meat or Beyond Beef. I just figured I'd try them and be like, see how this is. And I heard Vegemite. God, I've heard of Vegemite. Isn't that more of an Australian thing? Yeah, Australian. I remember watching Australian streamers meme about it. What is that? Is it like a peanut butter? Oh, yeast. You use it like a peanut butter, huh? Is it meat? Yeah, there's something to be said about the texture and the feedback. Gamer terms. Of like biting down on something. Like, I don't mind slurping up on something, you know, like a pudding or something like that. But if I want to eat, I want to get full. It's like I want to be chewing them. I want to get that primal chew, baby. I don't think I'd like eating everything from a straw. Now, could I? Would I? If you know it came to it, yeah, I wouldn't make a fuss about it. But I definitely would, prefer. I was making my own strawberry smoothies recently. Those were really good. Or strawberry banana smoothies. Pretty cheap too. Not bad. I just got to buy vanilla yogurt and then frozen strawberry bananas. To make like for an entire bag of them and around 2 containers of vanilla yogurt. Looks like they're so big, Jake. Pretty good. People recommend Greek yogurt, and I used to try that, and I just didn't. And I didn't go off a recipe. I was just like, I'm buying vanilla yogurt. I'm gonna get frozen, whatever. I add like a cup of water or something, just to help the consistency, and then I was like, it's great. It tastes better when I looked up online. It's not that many more calories. I mean, yeah, it's like Greek yogurt's got a more distinct taste, and probably get like protein in it and stuff. I'm like, I don't really care about the health values as much. Like, I'm already drinking a damn smoothie without any additives or anything, so. Fruit's banging, dude. I love fruit. Not any kind of fruit. I've always wanted to try was it a durian? The ones that smell like shit from Mario Sunshine? Mario Sunshine reference? I've never been around one. Some berries. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like fruity tea. Maybe I haven't tried the right ones, but I don't like fruit tea. Now I will get like a like a sugary iced tea with like strawberry flavor in it or something. But like ones that are more just like that floral, not floral, but like infused with like fruits from Go. Not a big fan. I don't know why. It's a good tip though. I cold brew coffee sometime, but if you're gonna really cold brew coffee, really cold brew a coffee, you kind of need like the proper sort of beans and darkness and all that kind of stuff. But I'll just put grounds in a container that kind of sits there with it, and it's pretty good. But I'll do coffee when I need a little caffeine, but I try to do a little less because it's like the #1 acid thing for me. But I can't help myself if I go to like Dunkin' Donuts or something. Their deals haven't been as good this year, but I mean I'll go there when I'm working sometimes. Yeah, that's what I figured. It was probably different. I didn't like it myself, right? Like I just checked the Dunkin' Donuts. No good. They started to put those Dunkin' Donuts inside of our, but the app doesn't work because Walmart has a Walmart Plus subscription you can get, and it comes with like Discovery Plus or some shit. And the thing is, you get like a free coffee every day or something if you go there, and they have this fucking like Walmart Plus thing. But I think the idea is because Walmart Plus exists, they don't want you to be able to use the deals on the Dunkin' app. So like I said, they haven't been as good this year, because you might just not want to get Walmart Plus. I've never even thought about what the fuck Walmart Plus. There's a plus for everything. Sam's Club has like an extra where you can go in early. We have that for work. You can go in like an hour before the public or some shit. There's all sorts of bullshit, man. And they'll combo together like 50 TV channels with like all these other perks. Like, man, the world of subscriptions has gotten goofy. Just pay me monthly. Yeah, tell me about it, man. Fucking knows. Sam Walt needs to come back from the grave. Throw me some dough. Yeah. I mean, I only go to Sam's Club for work and to eat cheap ass food and get gas, but that's just all work related shit. When I go to Walmart for groceries, I've got one that's like minutes away. I just kind of go whenever. I don't really buy big things of groceries. I should more. My brother bought a bunch of leftovers from my parents back down. I made this huge ass pork shoulder in the crock pot, like 16 hours because it's kind of frozen already. And I've just frozen it all. Hopefully that stuff stays in the freezer fine. Most of it's in a bag, 3 separate bags, and then I got one that's in Tupperware because I was going to eat it. But now I've got so much food here. I think I'll start chewing on it tomorrow finally. I got it half off, man. I usually go, and most of what I buy from Walmart is clearance. Because we go late or early, it just kind of works out that way. So. You'd be surprised what you're eating on. Oh no, my brother worked in a food production facility, to be vague. I hear some stories for sure, man. I mean, we're probably all eating somebody's like good, but it's about believing or not, man. Oh, I thought you had a horror story. No, I don't do fast food as much as I used to. We used to do it a lot. Nowadays, we go out to eat like once or twice a week. We go to like a diner or something, which is cheaper than fast food. Now, I might go to the store, grab a few drinks I shouldn't grab, like an energy drink. I might grab like a quick corn dog, or you know how they have those like warmed up sections, but usually nothing too crazy. Yeah, fast food's gotten pricey, man. Like my fast food of choice these days has been Slim Chickens, but man, it's like 15, $16, man, or like 13. And it's like I'm usually good for the day mostly, but I'm like, dude, I spend like $9 or $10 at the diner, and I could go cheaper than that. I can go 8 or 9 and get more food, but I'll go 10 or 11 because burgers, I want cheese on them, and I'm good for like the day, man. Like I'm fucking full, dude. Like the time has changed. Damn. I was hungry all this talking. 30 more minutes. So I'll probably be heading an hour and a half now. Yeah, man, I can't help but get an energy drink sometimes. My problem is I was doing rock stars for a while because they're really cheap, but man, they don't taste that good when they start getting warmer. I just get fucking Red Bulls. I shouldn't, because they're like the most pricey, and I don't get the massive ones. I don't buy them in like bulk or none. I just buy one. But I don't know. I don't do monsters anymore. I don't do Nosses anymore. Those Nos fuck me. I'll just get like a Red Bull. I get the apricot or the blueberry. Or not blueberry. It's like fucking berry or dragon fruit. There's all these fucking wacky ones. The blue one though. Juneberry. They're pretty good. Yeah, I don't get too many, so it's one of those kind of special little deals. But yeah, when I go to the store, sometimes I'll be like, dude, I bought as much in drinks as I did in food, you know, and it was only a couple days of food. But I don't know. I usually I always check all the clearance sections first, because why not? I throw shit in the freezer, or I just cook it. Oh, C4, the yellow one. Yeah. You know, have I tried a C4 yet? My buddies used to fucking slam those when they were boozing, but I don't know if I ever tried one. Maybe I'll try one when I go. There's some low-cal ones that are good that we saw in the vending. Alani's are pretty decent. There's ones called Celsius that aren't too bad. I never got into Reigns. So some 0-calorie stuff, I find they like overdo some of the flavors, and it's almost sickly sweet to try to make it so that it doesn't taste like diet or something, or that they're using artificial sweeteners. It's just too much. I don't like diet stuff, but I don't mind like a low-cal drink. But man, like Reigns were that way for me, dude. They were fucking like, oh my god, they're like green apple candy with cotton candy, and I'm just like, dude, this tastes like they just shot as much as they could in this thing. It's just too much. Yeah, Wawa, the biggest water ever. I mean, I like water, don't get me wrong. But yeah, that's why we got a nice filter. Our water has a little bit of flavor to it here. It's not bad quality water, but there's definitely vitamins and minerals in it, which is fine. But you know, if I'm just sitting here, I just want something for fun, kind of while I'm streaming. Yeah, I gotta at least drink the damn filtered. I ain't drinking that tap. Yeah. Dude, the Subway is so fucked up. Have you guys bought a fucking damn sandwich at Subway? Jesus, dude. I gave up on Subway a long time ago, man. The buy one, get one free foot long for like $6 or $7, I was like, that was barely worth it back then. And now it's like $6 for 6 inches. Man. And like they do not put much on these unless they've changed it. They put nothing on these sandwiches, dude. I mean, it's like one thin layer of meat. If you're getting a club, it's like 2 or 3, and I mean, now you're paying more for it, and it's like there's barely anything. I'm like hungry after a fucking 12-inch. I'm like, dude, I don't need that much, man. I just don't need quality on this. Yeah, I mean, just imagine everything in America probably worse quality from a chain. That's where they're gonna push standards down hardest first. But man, yeah, it's not good. Like I can eat it. It's not like, oh my god, disgusting. Subway, it's just like not worth the price. My gas station, one of my gas stations is at Casey's. Had a full Subway type of thing in it. And I know you're like, oh, okay, but like it was like a full fresh one. Those workers, because they didn't give a fuck, would put like 5 times as much as a Subway, and it was like still the same or less price. And that was awesome. And I could order those online and go there and pick them up. But I don't know if they do anymore. Those are some of the best sandwiches out here for the price. And I love sub sandwiches, bro. Love them. Yeah, Firehouse is good. They're a little pricey, but they're good. I like Jimmy John's, but they're really pricey for what you get. I get the gargantuan or whatever, which is not that big. But it's tasty, man. I went to Sin recommended me the Eyes of Sin. Fucking Jersey Mike's. It was alright. It was a little pricey, but it was pretty good. I like that. We had a Pickleman's out here. That sucked. Pickleman's wasn't like bad, but man, it was not worth the price, dude. Holy fuck. That shit is some of the most overpriced sandwiches. There's like, me and my brother spent like a lot, and like we're like, dude, this is just like a appetizer. Not like in an American Fatso way, but like it really wasn't much. I was like, what the fuck did I just pay for, man? But yeah, I love big sandwiches, bro. It really sucks is Walmart ones are fucking horrible now, man. Do you guys remember when the Walmart, like you could buy sub sandwiches and they were like, they put veggies on it. There's no veggies now. They'd put all this meat on it. Now it's like a super thin layer of meat. Different kinds of cheeses. Now it's like the cheapest, probably American cheese in there or something. Like, the bread was like, you know, thicker, huge. You could barely get your mouth around it. It's like, dude, now it's like nothing, man. And it's like $7 or $8 for one of those. I'm like, I'll get them sometimes because they're just like easy. If I just really want like a sandwich and it's easy, but it's not worth it. I was in Colorado, and I don't think it was an Aldi's. It was like one of those kind of like semi, you know, a little bit more expensive chains than Walmart. I mean, what is it? But they had those good sandwiches, bro. They had those awesome those awesome big sandwiches, bro, and it was crazy because we'd eat down on that. I'd eat like a sliver of that, and I'd be full. Compared to like the whole fucking sandwich from like Walmart. I mean, they have some sauces you can put in there at least at Walmart, but like, dude, I miss that shit. I need to like shop around at different stores and see maybe if I can find those. It is, man. Yeah. Yeah, it was sub platter. It was like big shit. Yeah, my grandparents bought like 2 giant ones before we got to their house, and it was like, holy, it was like $8 or $9, 10 maybe. And I'm like, that would be good for me for like 3 or 4 days probably. It was good, man. I was like, damn, this sucks that I can't get that. Like, I like, give me some, I'm down with convenient, healthy shit or just filling stuff. It's tough. Walmart's just bad about it. Like, Walmart's cheap, but if you want like kind of pre-done stuff, the only thing that's really worth the money is probably the rotisserie chickens. It's like $6 or something, and you get like a whole chicken. And good for a while, and you get rice and like kind of spread it out. But even then, it's like I could just get my own chicken too on clearance. So. Yeah, I could go for a sub, man. I don't know if the diner has. I think they have subs, but I don't know if they have like stuff like that. Like big cold ones might be hot. Yeah, lemon pepper's good. The normal one's good. They got rid of the garlic one. Those were bigger chickens. That was good. Those higher cows, but because they put a like garlic butter on it. But yeah, that shit's good. The Sam's Club ones are better, but then you have to go into a fucking Sam's Club and walk all the way to the back or something. If I'm going to a Sam's Club for quick food, I would just eat at the cafeteria. Which that shit kills you. You know you're dying when you're eating that. But it's damn cheap, man. I can eat like half a fucking pizza for like $3. The drink, $3-4. Their hot dogs are kind of nasty. Not nasty like they're big. Like there's a lot in there, but you can tell it's like this is the shittiest cut. There's like a certain like grease and like flavor to the beef hot dogs. But definitely would recommend getting the pizza there though. Kind of great. Super unhealthy, but super cheap. I'm sorry. Yeah. Sam's Club. Man, I'm hungry, dude. But I wait an hour. I don't want to start eating something. I got some peanut here. I like peanuts pretty well. These are just expired ones from work. But man, peanuts are too expensive. Well, normal peanuts aren't that bad. But cashews are my favorite. Those ain't worth it, man. They're pretty high calorie, man. You just start snacking on those, man. It's like maybe they're healthy. Yeah. Oh, you mentioned the salt. Yeah, speaking of peanut, salt. Yeah, for sure. I don't like McDonald's out here at all. I would just like have some if I just need like a quick blast of food. But I mean, everything's pretty salty in America. But McDonald's is like super. I consider it the most bottom of the barrel fast food place. Like some of their stuff's fine to eat, like a Big Mac, but like generally, just one for one, their shit's the worst. And these days with dollar menus not even being good anymore, it's like not even that cheap. Man. Taco Bell's pretty low quality, for sure. I mean, the thing with Taco Bell is all of their stuff is just made with like the same 2 ingredients. They just like fucking mix it around or throw a different sauce in. But like, if you can handle 1 or 2 things from there, it's pretty much all the same. But I would never buy anything that isn't from the cheap menu at Taco Bell. Like, I like their quesadillas enough, but I'm like, dude, I'm paying like $8 for a fucking Taco Bell quesadilla, which will not even fill me up even slightly. It's crazy. Like, you just go there for burritos. They're killing you. You know it when you're eating them, but like, it's like $1 or 2 a piece. If you want a quick dirty burrito. But you're better off just going and sitting down at like an actual like Mexican place. I used to work there and buying that shit. Yeah, that's what I've heard about. Like my buddies that worked at like Sonic and shit, dude. Even just working in vending. Like we run a really cool vending thing, and we put a lot of respect into it. But it's like I look at snack like different now. It's not even like a negative thing. I'm just like I just like look at them and you're just kind of like when you work with something that this is different. Like I got like a little bag of chips, like you know, like that ain't worth or something, or yeah, it's been cool. I've enjoyed it. But I mean, it's just me and my buddy. He just owns it and I just help. Good hours, can stream a lot. Helps pay the bills. I think you guys get who's up too. I'm not letting Prem Baker sub. I don't think I thank you guys enough. It helps quite a bit. Cool to try to platform more stuff on like you. Not like make more money, but just get more people in here. Do more stuff full time. I mean, not that I don't stream all the time already, but cool to like buy a game here and there. Awesome. I'm not about not doing Oh, see, I should have said that. No, thank you, Bruce. Thank you very much. But, now I seem like I'm making myself. I just appreciate it. This definitely means a lot. It's definitely not like one of those things where it's just kind of like, I just go off and buy, like, you know, dildos with the money or something. So, appreciate it. Bills. Not that it doesn't have value to other people, I'm sure, but it hits a little different when it's when you pay bills and kind of push bash and stuff. You can't prove that you don't. I hate ads. Yeah, they keep pushing it, man. We were just talking about that with Amazon Prime recently. My brother watches a lot of shows, and so the $12 or $13 Amazon Prime, they changed it so now it has ads, and you have to pay like an extra $6 to have like no ads, even on like Amazon shows. And I'm just like, man. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? They just keep pushing it. Discord is gonna have ads in it soon. What happened with Roku? What's happened with Roku now? I must have missed it in the Discord. I try to keep up on news, but sometimes instead of news, I'll just watch like a chill stream. Like, I probably shouldn't, so I can keep up with combat, but I mean, it's infinite growth shit, man. I mean, we gotta make more money. So what's an easy way? Let's put in ads, get people used to it. Like, there'd be some kickback, but are they in a dominant enough position where they can just do it anyways and people get used to it? Like, maybe. Maybe not. Sometimes they don't, but it just never ends, man. They'll always push the needle. That's always how it goes. That's why you bitch about stuff, at least. Because otherwise they'll just push the needle till the needles come out your fucking mouth. Yeah, insurance in America is fucking insane. It's crazy what people have gotten used to out here. Like health insurance and shit. I'm just like, holy fuck, dude. Like, it's a racket, man. But like, it's just how it is. That's that excuse. Like, Jesus, dude. People fear probably the fucking hospital bill more than death at this. Like, especially if you don't have like insurance, and how that kind of forces, I feel like entrepreneurs and shit. Like, it's probably a lot harder. You know, I make so little that I get like free state stuff, but like as soon as you make enough, it's like, man, if you own your own little business or you just were a contractor or something, like paying for insurance, especially if you have any complications, is crazy. And then they don't even pay for everything. And then the entire industry is set up for those kinds of prices. No one insurance will pay for it. But like, if you do have to pay it yourself, you're like, you're fucked. I don't know, has insurance been doing something lately? The insurance companies? I don't keep up with it enough. So I'm not like ultra educated on it. I could be talking on my ass to a certain extent. But yeah. Car insurance do. Oh, for sure. Yeah. You legally have to pretty much have car insurance, right? Because it's like, you know, you're paying for the other guy's shit if it's your problem, that kind of crap. If you're a male, if you're a certain age, if you've taken certain training, price is different. My thing is, like, some of that seems so fucking arbitrary, man. I was like, I'm sure there's some statistic there, but I'm like, you think they couldn't just, like, you know, I spin around 3 times and then now your bills are higher, kind of. Like, you think there'd have to be some kind of, like, I mean, I'm sure there is, like, rules and regulations, but, like, more? Like, maybe not, dude. But that feels to me like, that seems like not enough. Maybe I'm crazy, dude. Thought I finally had it. Didn't. Maybe it's close though. No. Damn. I've not been looking at this puzzle even a little bit. They want to be able to shoot ads through your HDMI feed. Oh, is that the thing they were talking about? Like, if you're not using your Roku, it like plays ads? What is that about? Like, if you just have it plugged in, it just, what does it, just turn on your TV and start playing ads? Like, it's not just in the videos, it just shoots ads like directly onto the like device, like right there on the front end or something. I really need to look up how much some of these companies are making. Like, how much does Roku make? Like, are they not staying afloat? Like, they probably are fine. That's what I'm imagining. Who owns Roku? I doubt they're their own thing, right? Because isn't Hulu owned by like Disney or something? Is Roku owned by themselves? I think it's actually its own thing. Well, that's the thing. It's not about being fine. It's about being infinitely fine. Yeah, as much as possible. The thing is, like, eventually that stuff backfires. But I feel like as a whole, you keep pushing the envelope industry-wide over enough decades and stuff, you get used to, people get used to being fucked. And I feel like that's more the goal. We kind of talked about that when I was playing Highland. I mean, microtransact, right? We have just been okay about getting fucked. Now, you can argue microtransactions for certain live service models. You can argue it for just releasing certain kinds of content. Like, hey, maybe, you know, putting out a whole map and campaign for $10, that's fine, right? But I think we've kind of gotten, like, used to getting destroyed. As like a in general, like, yeah, people will like bitch about the microtransactions and stuff, but now it's like, oh, they don't matter that much, or it's like they're this price. Pretty soon, no gameplay. Did I miss some news, bro? Oh, you mean the all digital? Yeah, no, that'll happen eventually. You're just gonna see me play less new games, man. I either have to give up more time to make more money, somehow strike it rich, doing my usual content, so that I can afford all these games, get the eye of some fucking publisher to give me their games, so I can shit on them. I would use Game Pass still. I'd probably use Game Pass for bigger stuff, but no, I mean, I would just probably play older shit. I mean, I have infinite games regardless of gameplay. I just would keep a little less up to date with new shit. It would suck though. I mean, gameplay is big for me. We'll see what it takes for gameplay to die. I mean, PS5's still going to be going for quite a few years. I wouldn't be surprised if after PS5, PS6 was all digital. There's still a lot of sales in physical, but do these companies care, right? Like, you could get people just used to the digital libraries. I feel like Nintendo would be one of the last bastions of like keeping physical, because they like to sell their little collectors and editions and all that shit. Or collector's editions, but I feel like there's a certain attachment to collectability with Nintendo that like Sony doesn't have. We'll see if Switch 2 is all digital for some reason. Then yeah, I imagine that would hit GameFly pretty hard. I mean, Xbox is going all digital with their next one. Apparently, who cares about what Xbox is doing with consoles though? But it could be a sign of the future. Yeah, they don't even know that digital exists. That's like some random dude who's been setting it all up online. Yeah, I mean, eventually it'll happen for sure, but that's why I've been playing all of the old stuff on GameFly that I can and keeping up with everything on GameFly that I can. So that I feel like I've kind of exhausted most of the library I care about, so that eventually when it does die, I'll not be like, damn, you know, now I have to go buy this game from 3 years ago. Like, I'll have played it. If I cared about it in the first place. But yeah, I mean, there's certain things that, because it's so easy access and cheap through GameFly, I'll play just to kind of be curious about and shoot the shit on. Like, I would never buy Spider-Man 2, ever. You'll never see me play one of those. Unless I just have money. Like, I mean, you know, your average, somewhat, you know, successful streamer that makes enough probably to pay the bills and then they buy games, because then you could turn that, I guess, into, you know, something to do on stream. But maybe in a perfect world I'd be able to do that and buy some goofy shit here and there for streaming, but I have so much to stream on here that would not cost me an arm and a leg that I would just do that. Like, this isn't, you know, this isn't, you know, I'm playing through a buddy, so. In fact, I've been sitting on my GameFly games for like a month. I haven't even played. I've been sitting on Dragon's Dogma for like 3 weeks on GameFly. I haven't touched it. I have Shadows Over Loathing from GameFly though. I was gonna start that after this game, but at this rate I won't finish this today. Surprised you to buy a game a call, it's expensive. What do you mean? I don't buy games full price, really. I don't buy many games. There's a few games I'll buy full price. MMO expansions. Oh, an expense. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I technically am like a contractor with the vending business, but I don't think I really can. I mean, probably, as much as I really appreciate everyone here, I probably don't make enough to be considered like an expense business thing with streaming. Maybe if it grew a little bit, I could do that. You probably can write it off, but I make so little I don't even actually have to pay taxes. Like, I'm like giga poverty. I just live like a pauper. So write-offs don't really work as much with me. Like, I even did my taxes last year and I just don't know anything. There's a certain amount, I can't remember how much, you're under, or you just don't pay taxes. So writing stuff off, I think it would be if I was in more of a different tax bracket. And as much as, like I said, I really respect everyone on the stream and help out, I don't think it makes enough to be able to do that kind of thing, right? Like, I still have a job on the side here, so. But yeah, it could be an expense. I mean, that's what a lot of big streamers do. Their streams are a business. Getting carry out, getting a Uber, Dine Dash, whatever the fuck it's called, Food Fix, Dick Dine and Dash, that kind of shit. That is, they make more money if they get food delivered to them usually. I mean, they just probably got the money to do it, but technically it's like, you know, you have to take a break to go out and make food. So they can write it off as an expense, I'm sure. I don't know. I don't really think of streaming like that, because it's kind of like what I really like doing. I like the industry and talking to people and all that shit. But, I mean, if it ever just happened, yeah, why not optimize like that? As long as it doesn't, like, ruin your how you view the stream and your bottom end and stuff. There's just so many people who stream. There's so many people who do game stuff. I feel like I'd be better off trying to make some created content on YouTube occasionally just to get more people in here. There's just no discovery. And it's like I really enjoy streaming every day. I like it a lot. So I don't really care that much. But it would be cool to, you know, be able to do it more, right? Like if Gamefly died, like I could still play all this stuff and we could talk about it. That kind of shit. And the E-celeb. Yeah. Needy streamer able to teach you all you need. But yeah, I don't know, games I buy full price, unless it's just something really special. It's like multiplayer games like Monster Hunter, stuff like that. And then like MMOs. That's really about it. Otherwise, I would buy stuff on sale way down the line. Stuff like Game Pass is awesome. So good for someone like me who plays a lot of stuff, man. And then obviously I've got all of history. I don't really have a big problem with old stuff. I don't know. I feel like I should do more, like... I feel like part of the appeal... I mean, obviously the entertainment for me is just kind of playing through stuff and discussing it, but... I don't know if that's part of the appeal, too. But, I think it'd be cool to, like... I talked about this with Radless a bit yesterday. Do, like... maybe more, like, kind of curated type of content. Like, hey, you know, we're gonna do, like a news stream this day or something. I don't really like setting up schedules, which is part of the problem. You know, there's like when we do events, like So Big and stuff. I find them fun. They're fun to talk about. It'd be kind of cool to do like news discussion things, or more like kind of planned out sort of event. The thing is, I don't want to push that stuff too hard because then you turn in like a gimmick. But just like spicy stuff or more community. Yeah, not like, you know, this stream's gonna be like hijacked or anything. But, oh, we'll see. I should do more. The point is, it's not in a success way I would be thinking about it. It'd be more like, you know, keep it fun for people. Why not throw a little spice in there? But I don't know. Also, you could just say it's like, well, I play a different game like every day, so that's kind of the spice already. I would podcast, bro, but I'm not gonna lie, I ain't got nobody gonna go toe to toe and chit chat probably as much as I would. Like it just wouldn't work out, and scheduling. Like I look up a lot of news and shit that I don't talk about on stream because it's just not really there. So like, to have like an actual crew of people would be kind of true crime podcast would go to get Kyle McLaughlin as a guest. New Saga game is $50 full price. Ain't no way I'm gonna probably go. Yeah, I just fuck that. I mean, that's what my thing. I would just become more of a patient gamer on that type of stuff. I've got so much to play. I mean, I wouldn't turn into like a full retro streamer. I like doing a mix. I like keeping up with the industry and stuff, but also playing old stuff, which is why this year will be good because it looks like it's gonna be slow. But yeah, if I didn't have Gamefly, I wouldn't play Horizon. I won't play another Horizon anyways. I'm fucking tired of that shit. You know, I don't do Assassin's Creed anymore. I don't do Far Cry. I mean, thing is, Gamefly is really good for picking up a lot of indies, and then Game Pass is good for with other indies, but also some bigger releases. And then obviously I can play old stuff. And I have a huge Steam backlog. Because I'll buy, I mean, I don't buy stuff on Steam much anymore because I just don't have the dough, but... And mainly because I just have a huge backlog of stuff I've already bought. There's stuff I was really excited to play that I bought like 2 years ago, and I still play, like Hades. I just haven't played it. Big Radio translation and release. I've got the Assassin's Creed release. Yeah, it's like, I mean, I like discussing it. I like discussing the industry and the state of things and the swing and all that, but yeah, it just kind of depends. There's probably be better about starting combos like that, but also one of those things like, you know, just like how many people we got in here for that kind of stuff. Like 4 a.m., you know, nobody's gonna want to talk about the state of the industry. Who knows? When's the next watch party? I want to do some soon. I thought about doing Terminator 1 again, because there's somebody pulling here who hadn't seen it in a long time or seen it all. Yeah, I'll have to do some stuff. I'm trying to get through these things before Steam changes some of their policies. I got Shadows over Loathing and Dragon's Dogma I want to get through, but it'd be cool to start doing a bit more watch stuff. I think that's strong for game critiquing and stuff. To view other mediums and talk about it. Every time I watch a really good movie, I'm like, oh, I come back and I'll, you know, look at some of these games in a different lens. Need to do more. It's just been really busy last year and a half on stuff. I mean, I got a little bit of work too. Yeah, Fate Zero. I need to rewatch less shit probably. I mean, that's fun too. I rewatched a lot of stuff just because we do Discord watch parties. I wouldn't rewatch as much stuff if I was solo. Yeah, Columbo would be good to do more of. You know, we'll see. I mean, I'd like to do more. But also, I'm always just kind of gung-ho on the stream. I always got something. Yeah. More powerful was my training arc. Some streamers do that, dude. They'll do return arcs, man, and like explode. I just like streaming too much. I just don't. I haven't streamed in a bit. I get stir crazy, man. I'm gaming. We got another 45 minutes up. Probably a little later than that, even. Anyways, I don't remember what all we were talking about. I appreciate everyone. Thanks for watching. These are almost separated. Oh, these need to be like combined with something. No. I probably should do more like... I don't want to do like weird hooks or anything. I talk about this. If you go back in the VOD 6 years ago and I'd probably have the same fucking conversation. I just do a lot of the same shit on here. But... not hooks in like a gimmicky way, but like some kind of... more eye catch. That's why I feel like maybe like YouTube or something. I don't know if there's any discoverability through like fucking Twitter. I don't really do anything on Twitter. Honestly, we get the most new people in here when it's just like a fucking host or something. Cooking stream. You see, I wouldn't want to do any like gimmicky shit. Although that could be funny. And maybe that could be fun. I mean, I feel like there's an appeal to the stream inherently. It's like maybe more finding the people who give a shit. I mean, it's not like a, you know, I'm pointing at the giant red circle and there's titties there, kind of like thumbnail sort of appeal on YouTube, that kind of thing. But I mean, I feel like, you know, you want a lot of discussion and pretty heavy into just conversation or game critiquing. I'm trying to do stuff there, but it's like, how do you, like, I've always said this, like, how do you fucking advertise that? Like a vibes channel, like with lots of talking, like long form talking, not a 30-second TikTok type of thing. And I don't want a 30-second TikTok fucking crew in here. And that's kind of why I feel like I've never really messed with a lot of that, because I just kind of like it how it is. But always nice to have more convo, and then obviously, like, you know, afford more time for it. Now, I mean, the job I have right now is really awesome for it, so it's not a big deal there, but you know, affording more like games or something, that kind of thing. I don't know how you advertise it, I'm too dang lazy. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing, is things are fine right now. It's like, I make enough to survive. I get to stream a lot. I got people chit chat with. It's like, kind of don't mind, but it's like also like, I could probably have some fun. Every time I start talking about the stream, I gotta watch my mouth, man. I'm gonna turn into one of those fucking streamers who, like, ironically mentions fucking Amazon Prime and then thousands of people sub. That shit fucking disgusts me. I hate that shit. But thank you very much, Bruce. I know you don't do it just because of that. You got too many fucking gifted subs in here. But I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, dude. Fuck the ads, man. You know, man, you can like play ads to like get rid of pre-rolls, but I've always fucking hate that. Because you go from watching one pre-roll and then not having to watch any ads for the rest of the stream if I don't play any, to watching like 3 minutes every fucking like 30 minutes or some shit, or an hour. And I'm like, dude, like, if you just want to play ads and you're gonna go take like a dump, like, whatever, I get it. But like, the excuse where it's like I'm just getting rid of the pre-rolls, my dude, no way, man. Yeah, if you take a break for it, it's fine. But like, if you didn't plan on taking a break, or like, you know, the point is, it's not for the pre-roll, really, because you're just adding like way more ads to your channel. It's 2.5 more minutes of ads every, look, just off the first hour. So like in an 8-hour stream, like, you're adding like 30 fucking minute ads or something. Like, it's not for ads, right? It's, I mean, it's to make a buck, which is whatever. If you're taking a break, that's fine, you know. Would I play ads for like 3 minutes an hour if it meant I could just stream as much as I wanted? Yeah, I would go take a shit or go make food or do chores every for 3 minutes. I mean, I think it still sucks for viewers. Like, people just peace when ads pop up, but like, you know, I get it if it's the difference between you surviving and not. I think if you're doing pretty well, man, I don't get that shit. Yeah, I thought they made it so like if you watch one pre-roll, you were good on other streams for a while. Maybe they got rid of that. I'll open up like 5 streams and then mute them all, and then come back. But I mean, it sucks. I mean, I hate ads, and I get like there's a certain necessity. The thing is, like, ads are one of those things. The better off you are, the better ads go for you, because more viewers. So it's like, it really is like a rough thing at like low views, probably, right? Like, oh, do I alienate like half my audience to make like nothing off of ads? I don't even know how much ads make. I don't look at it. I have no fucking idea. It's just B-rolls in here. I thank you guys very much. Thank you, Bruce. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, ads are, you know, really based on like how many people have something. I mean, it's the same thing with getting games. People get free games all the time because they're big enough, right? It's one of those like snowballing things. Because streaming is like funds kind of, unless it's from like the, you know, community, really generous people. Like, it's from like big corps or something, right? Advertisers. It's like, well, the bigger you are, the more leverage you got, which means the more free shit you get, and the more power like ads have and stuff. And, I mean, I don't like have any like hate or anybody with that kind of if I had it, that'd be cool too, right? But like, that's just kind of how it works. Yeah, it's expensive to be poor. That's kind of the idea. like I feel like things probably get like cheaper. Like you could just play one ad a stream and probably do more than somebody who plays like an hour of ads. Would get no viewers, right? Like on here, even if I felt like doing ads, it would just be a negative. I wouldn't anyways. I'm here just to chit chat, hang out, be somewhat passionate about what we're doing here. So not somewhat, a lot of. I don't know why. Somewhat. I hate being here. It's so bad. I'm sitting here. Like if I was worried about success, I wouldn't be sitting here looking at a Taiji fucking puzzle for fucking like 3 hours. But I don't know. I feel like you lose some of that genuineness, and it's kind of, for me, that's more the appeal. That's the kind of people I watch. So. Granted, I don't watch a shitload of stream. I stream too much. Anyways, I'm sure I said something that sounded like I was an asshole there. I don't that strong of a take on any of that shit. I'm fine with people hustling, man. But I think it just kind of depends, right? Depends on how you're doing it. VTuber. If I VTubed, it would just kind of be for the memes. Like I'd probably just get like a really dirty hobo VTuber rig. Yeah, that Wayne tuber dude. That'd be crazy, man. You could be like an officially endorsed like Wayne tuber, like the fucking claymation and shit. Oh man, that'd be a fucking copyright nightmare, dude. But it would be funny. Thanks, Gimpers. Did a fucking lot to this channel. I really don't know on this puzzle. It's probably nothing even that crazy. I'm just kind of like, I'm just chit-chatting, man. I'm going to eat here in half an hour. My buddy's gonna come pick me and my brother up. Then we get a big burger. Alright, Bruce. I'll catch you later. I'll probably be getting back on later, too. Yeah, bring us some snacks, bro. Thank you again, man. But yeah, I don't know. I guess the idea was like, what kind of things could I do to kind of like push the conversation that sometimes I've got boiling that I don't always, you know, just shit out. It's like, maybe little events. Could have like advertised like days where like I'm gonna do like news. Maybe I could gather news stories through the week. But the thing is, we just do that all the time anyway. Just talk about whatever, whenever, right? Like making it like a thing, would that be like cool though? I have no problem repeating myself, so it's not a matter of like repetition of topic. I've thought about like discussion topics, right? It's like when we do the end of the year list, people bring their lists and stuff. I think it's pretty good for chit chat. And obviously I'm not saying that people can't like lurk, right? But I think that's really, I lurk in like almost every stream. it's just me talking, that's fine too. You know, it's fun to kind of dig into shit. I don't know, I guess I like going hard into stuff. I just thought about like what kind of stuff would be interesting. Yeah, like raw discussion streams. It's like, how would we format that? I mean, I could have a little bit of pizzazz to it, but more just like, do I just start a stream with the topic and just whoever shows up goes up? The problem is like, there's no guarantee you're gonna be like a lot of people always in here, the kind of people who want to talk about that kind of thing, which is not a slight. It's just how it is. You can't have a discussion completely. So you can, but it's to help a little bit. So it's like, yeah, I mean, this one's been pretty raw discussion. The Mario tier list. Yeah, I think tier lists are great. I think those things are really good. And you could just shit those out right there. The 2 is sort. Yeah, I just think that's like, you know, I like doing that kind of discussion kind of content. I should probably set up more stuff to do it. Thought about doing like some of those like quizzes. But that's more just kind of like fun on the fly shit. Yeah, maybe we should do more tier lists. Because I always like to do like really good tier lists, so it's like I wait till I'm done with the series usually. I don't know, maybe discussion topics or something. With a bit of like streams pizzazz to it, you know, a couple pictures and stuff to make it seem like more than just kind of chilling and chatting, which is good too, but you know, people take it a bit more serious maybe and want to talk. Think about the Mario tier list stream where you're reviewing Cactus's list. And it was all the classics at the time when he switched one is deranged. Yeah. I mean, I could do like a weekly one. Weekly tier list. The thing is, I just don't have a schedule. I just like fucking flow in them. But maybe I could try to make like an active schedule. Just for those days. And with my job, I don't know when I'm working until like the night before, sadly. It would have to be like a weekend thing, which would be fine. We just chill with it, why not? We could try that. Maybe we'll start doing like, hey, we're gonna do a tier list for X series. We can compare them, or maybe on this day we'll do like a topic. People want to talk about it. Very podcasty type of thing. I mean, I like that kind of thing. And the thing is, we wouldn't have to have like a certain group. Would be the difference, right? Because I don't really have like a 4 or 5 man podcast group. More of a stream thing. That could be cool. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we're looking to do more tier lists. That kind of content usually starts popping up more when, yeah, the years start slowing down. Like I said, usually I do more of that kind of stuff. This last year and a half has just been all sorts of big shit I just want to play. You know, we'll look into it more. Yeah, I think a discussion stream or something a bit more rigid, whereas like these are some topics you can branch into. And it's like just ranting and stuff is fine, but it's like also like, you know, when there's other people who have something to say here and there, it's like conversations can take a different kind of format or direction, which is good. Well, that's the thing, is like, I mean, I sit here, play games 24/7, looking up industry news all the time, care about like every fucking genre, history and stuff. It's like, that's not like I'm an awesome person, it's just like, most people don't give a fuck on that kind of level, which is fine. It's like, so you're just like, you know, you've got to either have enough people in here where like enough stuff could stick, or you hit the right people, or it's like, you find the right topics and, you know, expect a certain kind of discussion and stuff. It's not like a negative thing, it's just like, I mean, that's just how it is, right? If there's literally nobody in here, I won't be having a discussion, I'll just be talking, right? Like, just literally, like, if I just started streaming, like, that's just how it's going to be. So you have to kind of plan around that. No, I agree. That's why we have such good conversation. But just like, you know, there's certain kinds of things like, that just wouldn't Just can't quite always work. I mean, it goes with any kind of conversation in any place, right? Like, you're not gonna probably talk about video games at like McDonald's to your coworkers. That maybe. I mean, I guess it depends, right? It's not like a guarantee, right? We're like on here, it's like there's more of a chance. And there's a certain kind of nicheness or personal taste that little things, and then just how many people you got in there. I think for a stream like this, it's definitely more doable because, it's pretty unapologetic about what we do. So if you like it, you're here. So you're probably okay with it, right? So I don't know. It's interesting. I'd have to think about it. Yeah, I don't mean anything like a slight. It's just like, it's raw, like, I'm not gonna have like a Drakengard discussion stream. Not many people here play Drakengard. Not many people play Drakengard in general. So it's like, that's just kind of how it is. Like, you gotta find stuff that's like you can't talk about, or if you're gonna bring up that kind of game, you've got to like, platform it with a different conversation or bring it up in more ways that are gonna work. But yeah, I'm trying to think of like Drakengard song tier list. Oh, it would be cool to just do like solo stuff like that. Like that's kind of what I mean. Is like, if I was just doing a solo thing, I just do a Drakengard song tier list because it'd be fun for me, and if somebody cared, that'd be funny. Or not, right? Just listen to it. But it's like, if it's supposed to be about, possible, community interacting type of shit. I always hate saying community. I don't like anything that makes it sound like the people in here are just like not people. Like there's some faceless mob. That's a weird little thing for me. I don't actually like really hate when people say that, but I always find myself double checking myself when I say shit like that, which is weird. Like, it's a very me thing. But yeah, I think content. Yeah, I've grown to kind of hate the content word a bit more. I think it has value when I'm discussing stuff like an Ubisoft type of game or like Yakuza, because with Yakuza it's like, that's literally what it is. It's the same format, usually the same locations, and it's what they fill it with. I could say activities, but it really is like a content game, right? Like, they churn them out with a formula, and it's about kind of fitting blocks into that formula, and those content, right? But like, I feel like when I'm playing like an artsy game or something a bit more like less rigid, or it's just like YouTube or something, like I don't want to like, yeah, I feel like I think it's a useful word, kind of like, game loop or whatever the fuck it's called. So they're fine to use, but yeah, I feel like it's almost got enough of a low tierness to it at this point where it's like, I make sure I watch myself. Like saying the word weird to describe something, I find that to be a bit. Yeah, I mean, I use content ironically, but sometimes there's unironic usage of it. I mean, because I could just say like stuff, my stream stuff, my streams. I say that. I think it means the same thing to me, but I feel like there is, like almost like a feel about the word content. It sounds very like, it kind of reminds me of like, it sounds like corporate say. It's like the word influencer. I don't really like the word influencer. It's something that was coined through fucking like corporate marketing. Like, that's kind of like what it's attached to. Solution is to not care. I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, if you just carry yourself in a way where it's like, who gives a shit? Like, if I just sat here and policed every word I said, it would be a very disingenuous stream. But, yeah. Also, it's like, I want to pay attention enough to what I say to make sure it's like something I find, like open up a lot of avenues for discussion, or gets to the like things I really like to talk about, or the, where I'm pulling, like, getting across what I want to say in a good way. Because I'm fine with just vibe based and just kind of off the cuff stuff. That's what it's all about. But like, you can even improve that, right? There's always room for that kind of improvement. Paying attention to certain wording a little bit's good. Like, if I was just always completely complacent and didn't think about the critiquing or anything, it would get really shit. Which I might already be. That might already be the case. I don't need to reanalyze how I do a lot of shit, but not in such a way that it's like I feel like I'm forcing myself to be like analytical about a game. Well, it's this weird hybrid with streaming. It's like there's a certain, you want to do it because you like it, or a certain genuineness you want to get across. But the more you like force something like that, the less those things happen. So it's kind of a tightrope. It's like I really like digging into games and talking about them, but sometimes you're just playing, So like I don't want to like ruin those times. So. I think games that end up being really good, you'll find me like talking about them a little less. Like, I mean, maybe I'll talk about the positives, but a lot of those, you just be kind of grooving, dude. Until the very end or some shit. But I feel like that's fun. It can be so dismissive, the word content. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it makes it just seem like it's something by the numbers. Like, if I called this conversation we had today content, it makes it sound so like this was just some analyzed by the numbers for a goal kind of like stream. And it's like, that's not what this is about, right? This is we're in conversations, we're chilling. Yeah, it's just like, it just makes it seem so like detached. And I feel like with streaming, something very personal to me, I mean, a lot of people, streaming to them is like, people couldn't imagine that like I could just get on here and have a conversation for a few hours. Like, that's like freakish. Like, streaming is the guy not looking at his chat, screaming at Freddy coming at him, and like, that's fine, that's fun. But like, there's very different kinds of streaming. It's like, almost like a little medium. So I get that people like who like just produce YouTube, like that's like maybe their content or something, right? Or like, it's like it's just let's plays. There's no audience. Even then, it's like there's a certain probably like art to it in a way. They probably put some passion into it. Got some new content for you? Yeah, that sucks, man. I mean, I some of that they don't probably think about. It's just a word that's caught on. But to me, it comes across as extremely, like impersonal, detached from the passion of what it is. And I mean, they probably don't think of it that way, but it kind of comes across that way. Yeah, it's a social media brain melt thing. And I want to avoid it, even on like a subconscious level for people, because, I want it to feel like, we truly are having like, combos and, having like a nice genuine time and shit. And not be like forced fake way. And I feel like when you use like word like content, it kind of, it's also one of those things like, if you watch a lot of like podcasts or like big YouTube kind of news people and stuff, it's like, that's what they say for like everything. And it's just kind of something that's gotten into the circulation and that kind of part of the industry and stuff. And I was like, I don't get like pissed when I hear it, but it like how I approach my streams and stuff, it's supposed to be a bit more personal and shit. It doesn't fit what I'm after. That's not like it's not me discussing like 10,000, like very by the numbers, like news stories or things coming out from a company. Like, that is content. To them, it's like, like to Ubisoft, they are releasing content, like if you're a suit. So if you're like, reporting on suit news, like, it's probably going to be, you might say content. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, I don't be like superior either. I feel like when I was talking about the Twitch ad thing, I was throwing some shade. Not really the case. Like I said, I'm fine with people feeling. I think it just depends on how much it like ruins the identity of what you're doing and why you're doing it in the first. But yeah, type 4 brain melt. Yeah, well, I'm super ironic. That's how I cope. God, that's ancient memes in here. Me and Klitzu fucking a joke about post irony and all that shit fucking like 8 years ago, I think. I feel like Different normal. The ironic. This is a pure irony stream, dude. One sec here. Actually, when is my stream anniversary, dude? I think it's this month. Let me go back a year. Where do I keep this info? I fucking have it written down somewhere. But I don't remember where. I like doing the stream anniversary shit. It's probably a Discord. In your anniversary stream, finishing Everhead, thanks to TRE4 HD mod and some other stuff throughout the week. I think it's the 21st. It's 21st. Okay, I gotta write that down. Yeah, we'll do a little anniversary. I mean, on the 10th here, I played the first game I ever streamed again. It wasn't that good. It was insanely twisted chat up in it. April 21st. Yeah, we'll try to do this one. Archipelago. That. Play the new Yak. Yeah. I mean, I'll probably just play some chill shit I like. Which I mean, I do all the time, but maybe some. What fucking. Actually, I have the year down too. Oh yeah, here it is. I've already got this. I just didn't write what it was next. April 21st, 2012 was my start stream. This is gonna be 12th year streaming. Very cool. Oh, the cross game thing. Yeah, I remember talking about that. That'd be fun. Yeah, I forgot. I don't think I've talked about it since then. Oracle seasons. My problem with those kinds of things is I've played some of those games once and I've completely forgotten it. Like for me, like Ocarina of Time Rando is a lot of fun because like I'm really familiar with it. And I was like, it wouldn't be that I wouldn't have fun, especially if it was like a multiplayer Rando with like an Oracle or something. But it's like I have no affinity or like knowledge base for it. So it would take a lot of playthroughs to get to the point where like the randomization means anything. I haven't done a Zooter in a while. Could do one. Thinking back when me and Cactus were doing multi-worlds that took 30 hours or whatever. Funny. Yeah, I want to do the new Yik demo. And then play the new update when it gets added to the game, because this demo is apparently just like a preview, pretty much. But I think I would prefer to save it for like a So Big. We should probably try to do a So Big this year. That's another thing. If I had infinite money, I would buy a lot of dog shit games, and I have quite the list of some of those. I have some that I bought in the past that I haven't played either. I think after a few more so bigs, we could do the Survivor thing and then, come back around and milk it with an all-star so big. The thing with so big games is like if you've seen one, it's kind of hard to like do them again. I mean, it can still be really funny, but like that first reaction to a lot of those is kind of like the big thing. That's why it's really hard to discover some, because you don't want to like do the fucking whole game. So you kind of have to take a plunge on some of them, which is why recommendations are really useful. But the thing is, like, a really good sub big game is like that's a very small community that cares about that. Like, that's willing to play dog shit, and then willing to like test enough dog shit to find ones that are like funny. And then you also have to be into like ironic, like, enjoying bad shit kind of like humor. And it's like there's probably so many good so big games out there, but yeah, it's a tough one to find. It's easy to find good stuff. Tough to find bad, entertaining stuff comparatively. I still have a shitload to work with, but I've played them all though. Could do a David Cage marathon someday though. Call it a so big, a special David Cage marathon. Would I just go in order? The problem is Detroit is like his best one, and it's not that funny. It would end kind of on a sneaker for so big. Like, they get less and less funny as you go. Like, Indigo Prophecy is hilarious. I haven't played the David Bowie game, but that one's like more of a game. Indigo Prophecy is hilarious. Heavy Rain's really funny. Beyond Two Souls is boring. And then Detroit is decent. Yeah, play it again. There was alternate storylines, maybe. My buddy said he'd shoot. He's on the way, so I'll just keep chit-chatting. I don't have to really stare at a wall or nothing. But yeah. I don't know. What's a tier list we could do for fun? I mean, if I really wanted to go hard on a tier list, I would replay everything in it. I haven't done a Metroid one. That could be fun. Could do an Egavania tier list. Couldn't do a classic Vania. I've only played a couple. And I mean, the thing about tier list is like, yes, I would rather get the whole series done and do like a really strong tier list. But like, at the end of the day, I could always just come back to it. I just think they're like better when you've played them all. Or played, pretty much all. Yeah, could do super tier lists. Genre tier list. Now those would be big projects. Those would be huge streams. I've thought about doing like my top games thing before. I don't really do like favorites, but if I just kind of did it like I did at the end of each year, where I just kind of picked like, hey, these ones are good, and then I kind of kept distilling it down, but like through my entire list. I think that'd be kind of fun. VN DB stream. I've already done the VN tier lists multiple times. Every time I do VN, a VN tier list popped up. Those can just be translated over into point values for VN DB. The same shit. I mean, I could say some words on it, but some of these I've played too long ago to really have like a comfortable list I can talk about. Oh, looking at other people's lists? Yeah, this shit's pretty wild, man. I've done this before. Is this good? I'd be worried there's words of power in some of these. Dude, this is some crazy shit, dude. Some of these people do this on purpose just to, like, because they think people will laugh? Or is this their personality? I think we've looked at this one before. Maybe, I don't know. I've seen some of these crazy ass. I love the boat. Like all ones, bro. Oh wait, there's a 110. Oh yeah, this one's a 10. Glenod's a 10. Higrash a 9. White Album was an 8. Like there can only be one in each point category until you get to the 3s, and then it's like all decimals. And then the 2s are all decimals. And the 1s are like, there's thousands of them. It's like absolute fucking wild shit, dude. That's how you know the top 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, man. Those are the best. Only one in each category. Getting granular. Like the whole point of a point scale is just destroyed at that guy's reviews because they're all at the 1s and 2s with like decimals. DDLC 1? Yeah. Based or... I wish I could VIP more people. I don't know if anybody gets butthurt about VIP stuff. I'd assume not. I'd literally VIP most people, but like, you can't get more VIP slots until you get like more viewers. So like, this is how it is. This is kind of it. I don't think people probably care too much about VIP stuff. But if anybody here's ever been like, damn dude, this guy's a VIP, but not this guy's a VIP, I just don't have a choice. Like I just first come first serve. This is my other favorite. Let me see. It is better than DDLC. It's just a hard fact. This is my favorite. Do they have like something written on these, or is it just the vote? Oh, the tag. Where's the tag at? Where do you see that? Labels? Oh, try tags. Oh, here they are. Finish to try all ages, quality and want. Quality. I want to continue someday to try a game RPG erosion Edo game. I want to continue. Are you supposed to put these on the labels? Are these like, do these end up as labels on the fucking like game pages or something? I don't know how it works. Organizing update. Oh, this one did. To try purely for sack, man. That's the rest of these. I mean, they're pretty fine. That one, dude. Just nice, honest organization there. I mean, come on, man. Yeah, I think you showed me that before. This shit's funny, man. I'm inflating this game's game time. I'm gonna have to remember that. I'm like, damn, this game's 100 hours long. I'm gonna play like 20 hours. The blacklist amount of. Yeah. There's quite a few. I was like 50 something. 2236 blacklist black. Because people like it. Some people are like that. Like some people like stuff enough. They hate that. Like they have to discover it all themselves. Which I get. 3924. What? Oh, maybe it's one of those people like they have to like check every single entry essentially, and since they're not going to do a lot of research, they just kind of like arbitrarily blacklist shit for probably bad reasons. I gotta be careful doing that when I'm looking up games myself. It's very easy to have like knee-jerk reactions to shit. and then end up being like, damn, I just missed out on a good game. Who dropped it? I mean, it's definitely a bit more surreal and bizarre than your average thing. I mean, if you just read like, you know, sacked VNs and they're really vanilla, and or just like action, or you just play Danganronpa. I was like, I mean, 2236 is a bit more almost artsy in a way, right? It's a bit more like, you know, bizarre. Maybe we can call it even uncomfortable for some people. But I get like that kind of person might drop it. You kind of have to, like, it's, what am I trying to say? It's not super mainstream, and I'm not saying that this person is like kind of like basic taste, but I'm like, I get where like you might. I could see where somebody could, like, you know, bounce off at 2236 because of stuff like that. I think on a quality level, it's really good, but it has a certain nicheness to it. The content of it can be a little dicey for some people, I imagine. I don't think it's that. I mean, I guess its formula is kind of experimental, but more just in tone than really like, you're not like playing it in any weird way, so it's not like impenetrable there. Like, you don't gotta solve like some fucking wacky puzzle or something, right? You just play it, routes, extra endings, that kind of shit. It's a shame. I mean, I get where it could happen, but it is a shame because I mean it's really good. Really unique, and I think that's one thing. I don't think some people probably care about the uniqueness of something, depending on, you know, how much everything. Like if you play like 5 games every decade, you know, they're all probably pretty fresh, right? So things that really do something different, that really push creativity, or that might have less value. Now, I think between different mediums, you can have creativity. I mean, like highlights, even if you just watch like movies all the time, like, or play games all the time, you know, it's like it's unique enough that, you know, even compared to different mediums and stuff. If that makes sense. Because it's like a Marvel story. You're used to like Marvel stories or just like generic action stories like that. So it's like if you see it in a game, it's like even if you've never played a game before, well, you're gonna have a familiarity with like part of that. Bhutan VN streamer. Bhutan's out there playing the games he wants to play. Obscure but based. Japanese, Korean, Chinese, Indies, and then bug tables. I don't think Seabed has that kind of content. Content. I think that's a fine way to call it content. It's literally called content warnings, like ratings. Like, for ratings. That's what I mean, but then I think about it. Like, that's an actual way to say it. That's true, yeah. Content is a real word. It's just that we had a whole conversation about it. It's not like hyper aware. But yeah, no, I don't think it's a banned one at all. I think it's just when content's used to refer to produced media. Yeah. Like an individual's produced stuff. True. I always say it ironically, yeah. He just woke up. Fun Vienna, there you go. One more than most people. I KDkill. My buddy should be here any moment. Well, he hasn't sent a text yet, but he might send a text. But he's alright. We'll see. I gotta be ready for that possibility. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like a lot of games are like just hybrid VNs, anyways. Right? There's just so much story in them. Like when I play like a Trails game, it's like, yeah, they're, you know, RPGs, but it's like, I mean, they're really, yeah. Yep, needy streamer will be soon. Gotta do Shadows over Loathing. I'll probably do Parabox. I might even do Dragon's Dogma first. We'll see how quickly I feel like I need to rush. Maybe we'll do Dragon's Dogma after. I do need to get that through. I don't mind playing it after everybody, but like, there's a point where I'm gonna play it so after everybody, like, nobody even cares anymore. And it's like, that doesn't matter that much to me. I'll just play it anyways. But I might as well play it when everybody else has kind of been talking about it. If I'm gonna play it regardless, like, you might as well just hit both. But I've been sitting on it for a while. I'm gonna go put on some different clothes real quick, just to be ready, and then I'll come back and chat until we're done, until I need to leave. So. No, I just can't go to the diner in pajama pants. Be back. Actually, I probably should just stop. Yeah, I'll just stop streaming. Thank you guys very much. I got a few things to do, and I'll probably pack my. I will be back. Probably with more of this if it fits around. If not, we'll do some Shadows over Loathing. Yeah, good progression stream. I got like 6 puzzles done or something. 3 hours. We'll come back and do more of this. I probably got another big stream of this. We'll see what other end game stuff there is. I think I could just walk to the end of the game right now if I wanted, but I want to see the other stuff. Anyways, back in probably 2 hours. Peace.